Well, I'm leaving the campsite. Spent 2 very relaxing days here. And see, I'm exiting on a different road. And I'm hoping it doesn't join with the other one. Which it probably will. It looks like it's a bit better. So that's a good thing. Oh man, if I'd known there was somebody coming with, it would have been nice to ride together on that soft sand. I might have learned something. It would be very interesting to see how he rides. But also he's got no weight on his back, no panniers, and he's got a little 650 with knobbly tyre. So I tell you what, it makes a big difference, a huge difference. Anyway, well, that was one hell of an experience. Now I can cool down a bit. Yeah, well, I'm in Johannesburg, and yeah, I'm going to take you to see a few places for those of you who've never been here. There's a nice Harley, and this is Melville that I'm in right now, which is quite a famous place in South Africa. All the arty type people hang out here, the musicians and the artists and the actors, and so it's a very arty type of place. And I'm going to take you down 7th Street now. I haven't been here for ages, but I in fact used to play in a place called Rats when, well, many years ago. I used to play guitar, sax and a bit of vocals, singing. And the 7th Avenue, there's a program called Sewende Laan, which means 7th Avenue in Afrikaans. And it's an Afrikaans program. In the beginning of the program, they have this building over here on the actual, whatever you call the introduction to the program. So it's famous in this Afrikaans soap opera world too. And this is 7th Avenue here. Now let's see if Rats is still going. There it is. Rats. That's the place I used to play. I used to have young teenagers throwing their underwear at me going, "Gary, we love you." So I don't know what the place is like now, but if you look up there you can see the tower. Can't remember what it's called. Is it the Brixton Tower or something like that? It's not the Hillbrow Tower, but I'm going to take you to Hillbrow too. And yeah, so that's where the SABC, which is our broadcasting centre, they broadcast from there. So hence all the actors and arty type people hanging out in Melville. I'm going to take you down Dakota Street just now, which is the main road of Hillbrow. And yeah, in the 60s, the place was a hub of restaurants, and you could go up the Hillbrow Tower. It was a big thing in those days. Yeah, and then when I got to Hillbrow in the 80s, the place had deteriorated quite drastically. Oh, this is the road I was thinking. Okay. Wow, it's been so long. And it was a real drug haven in those days. You could basically score anything. A lot of prostitution and that kind of stuff. And not a lot of crime, apart from the actual drug merchants and drug lords and all that type of thing. There wasn't, not that I know of anyway. I mean, it wasn't such a big thing. But now, since we have got our new government, the ANC, in power, the city of Joburg has gone from bad to worse. I don't know if, yeah, this is Kutsa, that's Kutsa Street, that's right. The famous Kutsa Street in Hillbrow. And yeah, now Hillbrow is a total haven for drugs, prostitution, anything that goes. I mean, people actually hijack buildings. And yeah, this is Hillbrow. Welcome to Hillbrow. Check it out. Smile, you're on camera. Quite a happening place. Nightlife, I'm not sure. Not the kind of place I would come to at night, I can promise you that. Of course, there's a lot of blacks now walking the streets, because in the old days the apartheid government didn't let them out of the townships basically at night. There was a curfew, and it was a whites only place. And since our country's become a democracy, you see a lot of multicultural people in the streets. And yeah, thriving little place, market there, you can see it. And I don't really want to be stationary here, I want to keep moving, because I don't want to be a target. But yeah, I don't feel too threatened or afraid or anything. I'll take you down Rocky Street, which was a very happening place in the day, and it probably is today, but just in a different way. And this is Rocky Street. I'm about to turn into here now. This guy, what is he doing? He nearly ran somebody over there. Yeah. And I used to scored a lot of Zol here. Marijuana. When I was a youngster. From the Rusters. Used to hang out on the corner. Here's where that gig was, over here. Bar Pizza was on the left. We had a band called the Diamond Dogs playing there in Bar Pizza. They used to come hang out after their gig. And I'd end up at 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd play my last song. Have a few drinks and then get out when the sun came up, and look at and see the working girls going to work on the buses. And there's Ponty. I'm going to take you past Alice Park. Oh, so that's Alice Park there. Of course, we had the World Cup soccer a couple of years ago. 2 years ago, I think. So all our stadiums were revamped. A lot of roads were revamped. And of course, now that the soccer's over, they've all been left to go to wreck and ruin. Not sure what it is, it's just a block of flats, I think. Bit of an icon, I suppose, in Johannesburg. Yeah, so that's Ponty. Up close and personal.